Hi, my name's Alex, and this little recording is in preparation for this Sunday afternoon's free online relationship workshop, where you can get the full details at chemistryinmotion.eventbrite.com. And I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into what we'll be doing. We had such a great time last time. We did some breaking up into pairs in smaller rooms within the program, the online video. So I totally encourage you to access the video link because it'll make it much richer to be able to see each other. So what will we be exploring in this whole notion of relationships? And yeah, it's online and weather is getting warmer and lots of us are going outside. And yet this virus is still hanging around, so it's going to be certainly physically safe if you're at home and relating over like the internet. And definitely a bit vulnerable because what we'll be sharing. So I am supporting you in your safety, and you can jump in the water as much as you want, a toe or more. So down to the specifics. Imagine if you could, and if you're with a partner in life, the two of you, especially if you're sheltering in place together, or are safe to get together to come to be together while we're doing the workshop and share about these things together, or if you're on your own and just looking to connect with somebody new or more with somebody that you know in your life, these practices we'll be exploring will support all of that. So first thing is, what if you could, first of all, just listen within yourself of what are you wanting in that relationship, and also to be able to listen to another person, what they're wanting, and to be able to totally feel for that first of all, each of you, and to be able to express that without fear, without judgment, that you could be so vulnerable to share what you would really want. If you could just ask for what you want, it seems so simple, and yet have you ever found that to be a challenge? So we're going to be practicing that. And also the practice of listening, and to be able to express what you're happy and open and willing and ready to support the other person in giving them what they truly want. So that in itself, I don't know if you can quite picture how profound that can be. And you'll experience it if you come on Sunday to this workshop. And in line with that is also exploring, like, okay, I can think about, well, what do I want? I can also think about, what am I actually feeling towards this other person, whether it's a new person, and what are your impressions? What are your feelings? What are your appreciations? What are your challenges? Or whatever might come up for you. That's also a really vulnerable thing, to be able to share what your feelings are. And imagine this if you perhaps haven't even met the person that you are looking to meet and wanting to manifest that sharing of what you're wanting and what that other person is wanting. And what are you looking to feel? What are you opening in your own heart? Because all this in relationship is about ourselves, engaging with each other, learning about ourselves, exploring about ourselves, growing ourselves, sharing that together. It's pretty awesome. Another topic we're going to be sharing has to do with exclusivity in relationship. And I like to think of this kind of continuum between the notion of polyamory, which might be multiple people relating in a sexual way, or even full-on sexual activity, or just the attraction of beings as we are. That's a part of our nature, the excitement of that attraction in what I would, in a broad sense, call sexuality. So it doesn't need to be so specific as what you might define as sexual activities or what people think of in that way. There's a term called ecosexuality, and so think of the experience of being with a flower or being naked in the lake, swimming, or under the blue sky, or just under the sunshine, taking that in. And when I say naked, how beautiful to just honor our bodies and feel that, and to be able to share that with one another. And where are you at on that spectrum between maybe and I'm talking about conscious polyamory, where there's the communication, there's the awareness, there's the consideration, there's the trust, there's the honesty, such important elements of relationship. And then some people, a lot of people maybe the majority of people are looking for exclusivity in relationship. And even that is they're all shades of that, because Mike Pence says that he'll only go out for a meal with a woman if it's his wife, alone. So is that you? Maybe. Honoring whatever your choices, whatever your values are, but being able to openly explore that as a person, as a being, as a man, as a woman, however you identify, being able to openly share about that. And then there's one other topic, trying to recall, let me just have a look at my notes. That whole element of touch. And as some of you know, I facilitate a form of dance that's very much connected with the kinesthetic experience of touch. It's called contact improvisation. And how can we, in this physical distancing on the internet, unless you're as a couple together where you could practice touch, we're going to explore some of these elements of what you want, what you feel in terms of touch. And of course, if you're engaged in one of these virtual rooms with another person and you want to share about what's most vulnerable would be with that other person, or second to that would be who you imagine you would want to be with, and that you could touch yourself in this experience and imagine in seeing the other person touching themselves, that in some way they're touching you. Anyway, I'll share more about that when we get together on Sunday, but it can be quite a dynamic. And even if the touch is just of your own face or other parts of your body, and not looking to, again, bring this to an orgiastic or, that, or orgasmic in that way, we're not looking to have sex over the internet in that way, but just the simplicity, the simple act of the skin-to-skin contact of yourself with yourself, or imagining yourself with another. And it's going to be really dynamic. So remember, again, go to chemistryinmotion.eventbrite.com to get a free ticket. Check it out. Look for free online relationship workshop on Facebook, if that's where you are, or however you're connecting in. Hope this is helpful. Hope you're enjoying yourself in this moment, and looking forward to connecting with you on Sunday in those smaller pairs, but also in the larger group sharing. So much we can learn from each other and enjoy being together. Be happy. Bye for now.